Anybody know how to say hi in Swedish?
Oh, hey. No, that's Canadian.
Yeah, no, almost.
It's not just Canadian; it's also English.
Oh, right.
What do they say? They say at the at the entrance to IKEA, it's like "sklorpen." Yeah. There's like a cartoon of like a guy saying "sklorpen."
Oh, yeah.
And that's how they welcome you. And at least maybe that's IKEA Swedish.
Exit. I see that sign everywhere there. So
Ilcom?
Yeah.
They just take out the first letters. Oh, he's looking it up. I'll
look it up.
Okay.
You want to know welcome or you want to know hello?
Hello.
Hello. How do you say hello?
All right, here we
In
go.
Swedish, particularly the IKEAN dialect.
If you were a Swedish barbershop quartet.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Hello.
Oops.
My God. Oh, so I am bilingual.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
And
Yeah,
hey.
it's like H-E-J, right?
H-E-J, hey.
Yeah, hey.
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 Hey. Hey. Hey.
Wait, so then what does the Swedish Fonzie say?
He goes, oh, hey.
No, that's Canadian Fonzie. Well, look, this is a little hint of what we're going to be covering this episode, but this is Candy is
Dandy.
Hey.
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 Hey, that is quite Canadian.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah.
I just go straight to Canadian. I don't know.
I mean,
Hey.
are they part of Canada now? Is Sweden the 59th state now?
Oh.
We've taken all of Scandinavia.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the world's only candy review podcast. And it is worldly now because we are having a Swedish candy, which you'll tell us, but I don't think it's an actual Swedish candy.
God, I hope I get the history of Sweden.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Wow. So tune in for now.
I love ambivalence.
Tune in next now
Yeah.
because we're going to be talking about it. So this is Daniel Hage Saffron.
This is Beto. Oh, hey, how's it going, eh? Sisters. That was Swedish, right?
That was,
That was like Minnesota Swedish.
yeah. You know how they had like a little community set up there?
Yeah, a little Greg likes to diminish the Swedish community. You know that little community they set up in Minnesota? They founded Minnesota. You would not have Laverne and Shirley. Oh, wait, that's Milwaukee. You would not have Fargo.
You would not have power tools.
Yeah.
That's why they don't work.
You would not have the North Stars, the team that the coach from Mighty Ducks played on, I think. They're now the Minnesota Wild. Anyway, so what's your name?
My name is Greg the North Stars Gonzalez.
There we go.
Yeah.
And you are the North Star of this podcast.
Follow him.
I am.
Yep.
Follow him.
Guide us.
Mm-hmm. We're done.
On Instagram.
We're done.
Follow him on Instagram at northstarofamerica.com. So this is what happens in the show.
Yeah. Tell us. Give us the breakdown.
We pick a different candy each episode.
Cool. That sounds like a great idea.
We give a little
Yeah.
bit of candy news
Ooh, I like
going
that.
on in the world.
Oh, wow.
It might be North Star related.
Sure.
We then give a history of the candy that we picked.
Yes.
Then we then taste the candy and review the candy.
Okay.
And then we play a candy game.
Love that part.
Yeah.
And then we say the opposite of hey.
Je.
Beige.
Yeah, Bedge.
Beige.
I never look at the exit. I've never left an IKEA, so
I think this room looks like the last room of IKEA.
we're still in IKEA.
I've joked before that the end of IKEA is just Costco.
No. Yeah, that is your joke.
Yeah, the whole thing is a labyrinth, and when you get outside, you're just like, I don't know.
It's the beginning.
Yeah,
the end. No, let me do your joke
You
better.
do my joke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, trust me, I've been to a lot of over the years. I've heard this joke many times.
Okay.
The ending of IKEA is the beginning of Costco.
That's right. Thank you.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Very fun. Oh, thank you.
you.
Thank you. No.
Thank
This was
you.
my cover. And that's been Daniel's cover of Greg's.
Don't worry, Greg. You still get paid.
Oh, yeah. I
Alright.
still get royalties. I'm getting $1 for every $400 that you make.
It's Swedish royalties though. So, but I thought I would add a little disclaimer. If you want to jump straight to the history, that's going to happen in like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people don't like,
the beginning of our podcast.
they've made it quite clear, but like people hate banter at the beginning of podcasts.
Oh, right,
I'm
right.
sorry.
But I don't like would people really like it if it was like, well, the candy is dandy. Sweden was created.
Yeah,
in-
they would like
They
that.
would like that.
They would like that.
all
Yeah, they would like
Asked
that.
And answered.
Do we have that technology to allow them to jump to the exact moment?
I think that there
The
should be
editing
there.
program cannot handle. Here, press fast forward on your phone like 15 times and you'll be there. But before we do any of that, we have a segment where we catch up on something candy related or show related at the
Yeah.
beginning of the show, and it's called the top of the show.
Oh, hey, to you.
He's the ambassador.
How many phrases can you say that mean probably the same thing in multiple languages?
Yeah. Not many.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Ciao and oh hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
Ciao.
Welcome to Sweden, eh?
That's how you say bye in Swedish. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. So in our M&M's episode, this is going back a bit.
Dang.
I
That
talked
was a while ago.
It was. That was what, like 2 weeks ago, right? When we
Yeah,
covered M&M's?
yesterday.
Yeah.
I talked about how M&M's were the first candy in space when
Yes.
they went on the Columbia
And I didn't believe it.
shuttle. So you remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that line.
I thought I was going to have to remind you. Beto was fuming
Yeah.
that such a truth could be told.
He
on
was
this.
so mad.
He was furious.
He was calling M&M headquarters, but it was the weekend. They weren't picking
He was calling Marshall Mathers.
Prove you're the real Slim Shady.
He's the one that left that Stan voicemail. Boy, I'm glad you survived that. But, so he was furious with some false memory he had of Jelly Belly jelly beans being the first candy in space.
Yes.
So M&Ms were on the Columbia shuttle in 1981. Jelly Belly belly beans didn't go. I didn't do my
Is this
warm up.
Swedish?
They didn't go to space until 1983
Okay.
on the Challenger at the insistence of Ronald Reagan. And look how that went.
And can you remind us when the other spaceship went to space?
1981. So M&Ms were first.
So damn.
This is the-
And where did that one go and where did the Challenger go?
Space.
Just generally space?
General space, yeah.
Oh.
They like
They didn't go anywhere cool?
Did any of them go anywhere cool? I mean, the Challenger.
it didn't come back from
It
anywhere cool.
didn't come back from anywhere cool. But that was later. That was
I was gonna say. So M&M's blew up.
No, Jelly Belly blew up the Challenger. Don't you go saying obvious lies
Yeah.
like M&M's blew up the Challenger. It was they got Jelly Bellies in the engine.
Maybe M&M saw like this is our shot.
Yeah.
Take
to
this shot.
frame
Yeah,
Jelly
to frame Jelly
Belly.
Bellies.
The propellers were filled with M&Ms. The green M&M's boots. This is inappropriate. This is a tragedy. Okay, we don't joke.
Oh, there's a line.
There's a line, and it deals with M&Ms.
I was worried because we made so many jokes in the past.
I
but
didn't
anything
you made
space
jokes.
related, you're like, no, this isn't funny, guys.
This
No.
isn't funny.
Guys, this isn't funny.
This isn't funny. You know what? Elon Musk might get upset if we make jokes about space.
Well, he should know not to take M&M's or Jelly
Yeah.
Bellies to space.
space.
Because
just
either one is the
ketamine.
culprit.
Just bring ketamine drops into
Yeah,
space.
ketamine suppositories.
So yeah. Anyway, sorry, but M&Ms were first. I mean, Jelly Bellies were the first non-chocolate.
But what was the first memorable candy? in space?
Oh, come on! Whatever the monkey was eating that the Russians sent, a banana was the first nature's candy.
I need to know the missions now.
Oh, what if he had banana runts?
If M&M's just went upper atmosphere,
That's true.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Tune in
Yeah.
in the future. We're going to list the trajectory of every space shuttle mission since 1981.
We should slowly gravitate towards being a candy and space podcast.
Wait a minute. Gravitate?
oh,
Whoa.
nice.
Yeah.
Was that intended?
Oh my God.
Wait
Guys,
a minute.
we're ready.
Intended?
Antenda?
Intend the National Space Station?
Oh my. Wait a minute. Nintendo? Can we talk about video games?
Yes, please.
All right. So that's the top of the show.
This concludes Daniel's segment of I Told You.
I told you so. What again? Wait, no, that's not it. That's the wrong noise. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, he's flying through space like that movie Gravity. It's really sad.
Oh no, it's like that movie. Not movie.
That
It's like
movie.
it's like that movie, Indeed, or whatever the other words I said.
I
was
don't know that movie.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, so
Well,
now
that joke went the way of the Challenger.
Oh, too soon, Greg. You've been warned. You have been warned.
yeah, this is your second strike, Greg.
Yellow flags.
And in space, nobody can hear you strike out.
Third strike, we send you up with jelly beans.
I swear.
Trust me, it'll be fine. Yeah, they need someone to be stranded on the space station now, and I have a few volunteers.
Yeah.
So now it's time to move on to the next segment, which is where we go over some recent candy news, and it's delivered by a member of the Candy is Dandy family each week, and it is called Candy News.
Henchman, report.
Yes, boss. I don't want
No, don't be afraid. I woke up this morning in a fantastic mood. Your life, limb, and eyesight will be just fine. Anyways, I feel like we never get to talk. How are you guys?
What's he trying to?
Come on.
Well, I
You feeling
saw
good? You feeling fine today?
I saw a bird's nest on the way over here.
I've been reading about the Challenger.
Oh, yeah, jelly beans, space, that whole
Yeah, it
thing.
was a big issue, but why are you being so nice to us?
I'm trying to turn a new leaf today. Get to know my henchmen. Have a little fun.
Okay.
All right, I see this isn't working.
Okay.
Enough pleasantries. I need you to establish an uplink to the mole.
You mean the mole?
The mole.
The candy mole from the
Oh,
yeah, the podcast mole.
Yeah, that podcast that I fast forward 10 minutes.
Yeah, straight to the history, like I prefer.
I just listened to the wrap up and then I turned it off.
I can't wait till they finally list all of the space shuttle missions.
Yes. No, let's focus.
Okay.
I need you to establish the uplink. Can you do that for me, henchman? You are paid handsomely.
I guess minimum wage is better than no wage, but okay.
It's better than working for Amazon.
Oh, I don't want to go to the jungle.
At least they get to pee in bottles.
Let me know when the uplink's been established.
Okay, I just gotta look up what uplink is
Oh
first.
my
and
God!
then I'll
Step
do it.
aside.
Uplink like what they did with the space shuttle?
Hello, can you hear me? Boop, 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 boop.
I can, your evilness.
Excellent. I need a full status report on your operation.
What do you think about my voice?
I didn't realize you were so robotic, but I love it.
It's a new filter I'm using on my micro iPhone.
Wow, you got the new micro iPhone?
Yes,
I had to stand in line. I'm still waiting.
what a loser.
Oh, ouch. If you weren't such an important agent, there'd be some gummy sharks in your future.
Do you think the mole is hiring?
I believe it's pronounced mole. Anyway, they don't suspect a thing.
Excellent.
They think I'm a stupid clown. But please allow some time for my final preparations before you initiate the attack.
How exciting. Those dum-dum boys will never know what hit them.
Sorry, my wickedness. I hear the
Yes?
stupid news beeps. I must be on my way to perfect my robot voice.
Of course, great work. Over and out. Meanwhile. Hey, kids. It's
No.
Crunchy the Clown.
Crunchy's back! He made parole!
Yeah, you remember.
Did he? Or did he just... I heard about some sort of escape. Wait, am I here?
yeah, you guys are back.
Oh, because we just took a bag over your head. You don't know where you are.
What is this, Children of Men?
I've come to deliver a baby.
Oh, finally. Let me stand by and not follow orders and just look at this baby. I just watched this movie and I have some complaints. Sure, it's been 20 years. Go on.
I've come to bring the candy news.
Yay! Crunchy's back to work!
But that's not all. I've brought candy puns and candy fun.
Oh, okay.
Even that rhymed. I'm having a much better time than I was before.
This is kind of my job, but okay. You are a licensed clown, right?
Yeah, I am. I can't prove it, but I am. Here's one for you. Speaking of things that blew up in space, why did the M&M go to school?
Why?
Wait a minute. Did a first grader write this?
I mean, I haven't graduated, so
Okay. So it has something to do with butts or diarrhea, right?
because it wanted to be a smarty.
Oh, that's funny, Crunchy.
There it is. There's that signature Crunchy. Wait, Crunchy, can you play the Batman theme?
Man, candy prices have really gone out of control lately.
Don't get me started. Thanks, Biden.
I think it's all
Biden,
the Biden tariffs and the Tic Tacs.
Wait a minute.
topical.
We just punned at the same time.
Isn't that amazing?
It felt great.
Well, I really should be going. I don't want to be late for anger management.
What's that a pun of?
Oh, I wish it was. If I get into one more fight, and I really want to fight Daniel right now, they might start calling me a warhead.
Oh, come on.
Crunchy.
If I'm late, I might get in a lot of truffle.
Oh, Crunchy, come on.
Crunchy, put the bat down.
Crunchy. Seriously, you are
bat down.
Crunchy, you're going to get in a lot of truffle.
Crunchy, put the bat down.
Woosah. Woosah. Bye, kids. Enjoy the news.
Bye, Crunchy.
Wow.
We love you.
Did you see the way he snapped that parole officer's neck?
I think it's part of the bit.
Yeah, he did bit him.
Yeah.
It's part of the bite, yes. You're pronouncing it wrong. Man, there's something very Pennywise about Crunchy the Clown.
The band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something very
OC skater vibes about him, right?
Yes. There's something very ICP about him.
Yeah, totally trustworthy.
Yeah, totally trustworthy, always on the right side of history.
Incarcerated clown posse.
No, that's his gang.
That's right. You're
there's
right,
a lot of them in there. Sideshow Bob, John Wayne Gacy, and Crunchy the Clown. The only
clowns.
3 bad clowns who ever went to jail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they never caught Pennywise.
I mean, pretty soon we'll have another clown. Yeah, they never caught Pennywise. The police are afraid to go in the sewer. So he left this really long, colorful bandana.
He
got me again.
There he is. We thought he left, but he actually came in the back door.
Gotcha.
It also electrocuted me when I touched it. So, of course, every candy news has a hilarious, it's so funny, candy name. And this one is called Lint Trapped.
Wow, he approves.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
If Crunchy likes it, that's like getting invited to the couch by Johnny Carson.
Crunchy waved me over.
Yeah.
I'm going to do panel with Crunchy. So, due to the United States being run by a human boggle mixer, there's a lot of instability and worry about what country is going to face tic-tac tariffs and for what items. As every sensible country should, the Swiss company of Lindt and Sprungli, maker of Lindor truffles, Lint Trapped,
Ooh, there it is.
has taken steps to cut ties with America as much as they can.
Yeah, you and me both, brother.
I know. Can I join whatever country Switzerland is?
Yeah.
Have they cut ties with slavery?
No, they're Swiss. They're neutral. They're Swiss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're neutral.
They're neutral on the matter.
They did cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in.
Oh.
Yeah, they did. That was in the article.
Oh, yeah.
So because of the, who knows by the time this episode comes out, impending, retracted, and or in effect tariffs enacted against longtime ally and completely inoffensive neighbor Canada, Canada has also enacted 25% tariffs on all goods imported from the USA. Now, Lindt and Sprungli, before the demise of America, would produce about 50% of the chocolate it sold in Canada in the United States first, and then ship them across the border. With the new tariffs, that has no longer become affordable. So by mid-2025, Lindt will be moving all their production for chocolate sold in Canada to Europe.
Wow.
They're pulling out of America, as I wish I could. It will cost more to ship to Canada from Europe, but it's still cheaper than the disaster that Donald Trump has created in North America.
Jesus.
Bad news for business in the USA. Great news for Canada, though, because now not only do they not have to deal with America, they also now get the good European chocolate.
Oh, that's right. Higher
quality.
standard.
Wow.
So great move, America. We made an enemy of the country that wouldn't even take a stand against Hitler.
Lesson learned.
Fool us once.
Oh, man.
So that, I mean, that's some serious, that is a blow to everybody except Canada. This works out great for Canada.
Yeah, finally.
Just what Donald Trump was hoping to do.
Yeah.
Help Canada.
Don't worry, when we buy Greenland, we'll attack Canada.
Yeah. We'll cut off the lint boats coming.
They'll be surrounded.
Yeah,
and all the chocolate. It'll be like I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
Like grabbing the chocolate on trying to come into Canada.
Spit it out.
So that has been a grim edition of A Candy News.
Hey, you ever notice how rapper and rapper sound the same?
Oh, this is the first time I've heard this, and this is hysterical.
Let's hear him out because this is really funny stuff. I mean, the possibilities, as I've learned to go with that premise, endless.
Sure is. Well, I gotta go. See you in hell. I mean, bye forever.
Wow.
Wow. See you in Helsinki.
Wrong country. Wait,
Yeah.
that's Finland. You idiot. That's
You
Finland.
dumb.
It might be Norway.
You were saying you in Helsinki. That's what you were saying.
somewhere.
It's somewhere in Skin. It's
Scandinavia, right, guys?
Oh.
Did you notice that he walked away from us like the Green Mile on his way to being executed?
That was so much pride.
Yeah, so much pride. He held his red nose high as he walked to that electric
Dead
chair.
clown walking. Dead clown cartwheeling.
Yeah, the way his walk was real. He was walking like Charlie Chaplin. So now, Beto, let's
Yes.
It's 20 minutes into the episode. My God.
Damn, we're good. You didn't like banter? Well, guess what?
Guess what? Next time we're going for 25 minutes.
Fast forward 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
So Beto, you picked the candy this time. What are we
did.
doing?
We
There's been
are
a lot of
doing-
allusions to it.
Oh, Swedish fish.
Yay! I've never gone fishing before.
Have you really never gone fishing?
No.
Dude, I went fly fishing.
Yeah.
So boring.
Really?
Not into it.
Okay.
But I did also go deep sea fishing.
Okay.
Super cool.
That's what
I
I
like
wanna
deep
do.
sea fishing.
Yeah.
I've done it. We should go deep sea. The problem with deep sea fishing is the people you're deep sea fishing with.
Oh.
I went with my godfather.
Exactly.
So it was,
That's what I'm talking. Oh wait, you don't go deep sea fishing with your Godfather. Have
Yeah,
you seen The
no.
Godfather too?
Yeah.
oh, you made me an offer.
Yeah.
I can refuse.
I love you like a brother.
Yeah. We keep pulling up horse heads.
So we've all had Swedish fish before.
Yes.
It's been so long that I really couldn't.
Me too,
Yeah.
and I'm not a fan of. I'm willing
Yeah.
to revisit this.
Same.
I will sit here for this episode, but I remember not liking it. But I was thinking along the way here that it might be a similar thing with dots, where like I only get stale ones on
Oh,
Halloween.
yeah.
So maybe a fresh box of Swedish fish is
right off the ocean. You have to eat it close to the ocean.
Oh, did you take out where their feces is?
Yeah.
I gutted them.
Yeah.
totally.
Okay, good. Because I want the guts.
These all come in a very similar box to dots, but instead of the wrapping on the outside, they have a little plastic baggie on the inside.
I wonder if that's enough. Because like the wrapper on the outside was really what saved dots.
Yeah,
And have
totally.
you ever noticed that wrapper?
Oh my God. And dots sound alike.
Hey, Crunchy, where you at?
He's taking his medicine. He has put a needle in his arm for that.
Smells like pine sol.
So let's hear this history. These people have fast forwarded enough. Let's hear this history of Swedish fish.
Original Swedish fish are red, fish-shaped starch jellies.
Starch jellies. I
Like
didn't know that.
jellyfish.
In Swedish, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Starch jellies are essentially a firm gummy candy made from, you guessed it, starch.
What kind of starch? Potato?
Starch is a complex carbohydrate and a natural component of plants that can be found in grains, fruits, and vegetables.
Nice.
That's my biggest complaint with Swedish fish is the texture of it.
Yeah.
They're too hard.
Yeah, they're somewhere in the between the world of taffy and gummy.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's like a stiffer dot. Like dot has a little cushion to it, but this
Yeah.
one has a little.
Yeah, it's an
Oh.
uptight dot.
Yeah. What's the? There's a word for hot dog snap or casing or whatever.
Oh,
It's got a little
yeah.
like.
It's got a little hot dog
Yeah,
snap
that-
going on.
Yeah.
Is there hot dog in these?
I was gonna have to wait. Gonna have to fast forward 20 minutes.
Okay. But if you want to hear hot dog talk, go forward 20 minutes.
And that's been our radio show, Hot Dog Talk, for the boys.
The Wiener Hour.
Yeah, the Wiener
The
Hour.
Wiener Hour. I
The
like
Wiener
it.
Circle.
Yeah.
That's just a restaurant in Chicago. I stole that from multiple restaurants in Chicago.
Swedish fish do not contain gelatin, which,
yeah.
as we know, is a food ingredient made from collagen, which is derived from animal bones and skin. Being gluten-free, Swedish fish are a popular vegetarian
They're
treat.
vegetarian. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, but you still can't eat it on Fridays.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
it's
Let's talk about
true.
that.
Yeah.
But before we dive into the Baltic Sea and talk about Swedish
dive.
fish, let's take a little detour just for fun and talk about Lordas Goodies.
What?
I'm sure I mispronounced that.
What?
Lord
Is this a
Ass
new
Goodies.
character delivering?
Is that singer?
Lord Ass Goodies.
Lord
Yeah.
ass goodies.
Or Sweden's Saturday candy tradition.
Oh, I've heard of that. I think
haven't.
this might have been a trivia question on
I thought
this.
that's what you were talking about since we can't have it on Friday.
I was talking about Lent because it's fish.
That's fish.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
you do eat fish on a Friday.
Yeah.
You can't. You only eat fish
You
on
only
Fridays.
eat fish on Friday.
God.
Dang, Daniel. Get your Catholic
Yeah,
references
jeez.
correct.
Keep all your rules straight. Who is and isn't going to hell?
Lördags godis, if forgive the pronunciation,
Sure.
is a long-standing Swedish tradition where children are restricted to only eating candy on Saturday.
Right. We did learn about this briefly.
We did. Yeah, we talked about it in which episode? I couldn't tell you.
I feel like it was just a trivia question.
It was just
Yeah.
a trivia question. The concept dates back to the early 1950s when Swedish medical authorities began recommending sweets as a once-a-week treat.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, let me finish that. Right.
Yeah, right.
Once a week. As much as I can eat.
Swedish parents were happy to comply, and the trend eventually evolved into a beloved, family-oriented activity that still exists to this day.
So they just like gather the kids, we're eating candy.
It's like Halloween every Saturday. Isn't that fun?
That's
that sounds
really
fun to me.
That is.
Yeah.
I love depriving myself. That's why I wear
It's
this.
all about that release.
It is. That's why I wear this crown of thorns around my thigh, like the guy
Oh.
in the Da Vinci Code.
I like that. That's hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's also heated.
Lördags godis also presents an opportunity to teach children about budgeting and finance. Parents often give their children an allowance for their Saturday candy, an allowance that they are responsible for managing. If they spend it all on other things like toys, they won't have any money left for candy.
Idiots. You can't eat your toys without expensive surgery.
I love that Pink Floyd song.
Gotta get toys you can eat.
Yeah.
You gotta finish your toys before you can have your candy.
This teaches their children how to prioritize and save. Some parents even go so far as to get their kids a bank card to help develop their understanding of credit.
Nice.
They're so more advanced. We gotta take them into America.
Yeah.
I know.
But also, this sounds like the story of Gelt, of Hanukkah Gelt.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember there was a similar, like they had chocolate coins somewhere in Scandinavia. That was a similar sort of like,
Yeah.
it's meant to also teach kids about money.
I like this. If I ever spawn another human,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do this.
Let's introduce them to student loan debt.
Yeah. Right off the bat.
Yeah, right off the bat, student loan debt. We're the bank owns you.
You did create a splice, didn't you? Yeah.
Yes.
You spliced yourself. But don't get me, children of men, come on. This is
Come on, I did. I just don't you know? I just saw that movie.
That baby didn't budget. All right, here we go. The Swedish fish feeding frenzy began in the United States, also in the late 1950s.
This is a perfect era for that to come out of.
Yeah.
Everything's a toy and you can eat it.
And it's also, it's like Swedish fish bonds.
I could see like someone looking at the package of sea monkeys and be like, I wish I could eat those.
Oh, interesting.
God, I wish I could eat
That's
those.
Yeah, maybe they were diving deep into
Yeah.
the mind of America.
Diving.
Diving? The Swedish confectionery company Malaco wanted to secure a candy foothold in North America. They were primarily known for their licorice and starch jelly candies in Europe, but they wanted to develop something new and different, something that would help them capture the US and Canadian markets. Their idea? Swedish Fish.
Nice.
But
Yes,
why,
Daniel.
but why? Like what? What's,
But why?
But why?
But why?
But why?
But why?
But why?
The
I'm asking
fish.
all of the reporter questions.
Yeah.
The
but
fish,
where?
But why?
But how?
Why? The fish shape was chosen because fishing was and still is an important part of Sweden's culture and economy.
Okay.
There was also a culinary connection to the traditional Swedish dish. Here, I'm gonna try
Okay.
surströmming,
Okay.
Oh my
AKA
God. He just cast a spell on us.
surströmmingus,
This is his impression of Nosferatu.
AKA sour herring, which is the lightly salted fermented herring infamous for its overwhelming stench.
Wow.
Have you had herring? I haven't had sour herring, but
I've never had herring.
Greg, you
To
had
my
herring?
knowledge, I've never.
I hate to break it to you.
check your toilet later. Have you had herring, Greg?
No, I haven't.
I like herring. I don't like
Is
the
it
idea of
whitefish
this sour
or-
herring. It's a herring. I guess it's a white fish.
Would you consider it like delicate or more like meaty?
It's kind of thick. I don't know what it is. White, like it's
Yeah.
not pink like a
On the
salmon.
scale of halibut to swordfish.
Yeah.
Two fish. I don't think I've ever eaten.
wow.
I will.
Do you
put
like
it-
fencing though?
I like to fight swordfish. I have never had either of those. It's
Okay.
kind of It's just like a fish, you know? It's
Okay.
kind of just like a generic fish.
Yeah. Like, so a little more flaky, delicate.
But I've never had it like cooked, like you eat it like
Whoa.
pickled. I've had pickled
Oh, okay. I have
okay.
never
or smoked herring.
I don't
or
think I've ever
something
had
like
a pickled fish.
that.
Period.
It's pretty good. Do you like fish?
I don't like cooked seafood. I like sushi. If
Okay.
So
I
not even
know.
like a cooked piece of salmon. You don't
No,
like
salmon I can deal with,
Okay.
but like oysters.
What about the swordfish or halibut that you mentioned before?
I mean halibut, halibut I can do, but
Okay.
like rockfish, swordfish maybe.
What about a rock lobster? Have you ever had one of
Ooh,
those?
dun, 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 dun.
And fast forward 20 minutes until we're done singing Rock Lobster.
This is the only time I could bring this up because I bring this up a lot and nobody ever cares. Remember when we went for your bachelor party, we went to the buffet at the casino?
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
there was the two people on a date and that one lady just had a pile
Of king crab?
Of king crab.
Oh,
And her
I mean-
date, whoever she was with was just so tired and had his head in his hands. And she had a pile of king crab just ripping it up.
But that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
yeah.
That's what there's so
She's
many
winning.
people eating king crab at a
As a desert.
any buffet. At
Yeah,
a desert
a
buffet
desert
nowhere near
buffet.
the ocean.
Yeah.
Got to, man.
They're desert crabs.
Dun, 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 dun.
The country version of B-52s.
Is the Swedish fish a herring? Maybe. The body shape.
It's a red herring.
Oh, the body shape is correct, but the dorsal and tail fin are not quite right.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I could not find a definitive answer
Of what
on
kind of
what
fish
type
this
of
is?
fish the Swedish fish is. I've come to believe that it's based on someone's approximation of what a fish looks like.
Right.
It just looks like a fish.
Yeah.
Like if I think
Generic
fish,
fish.
it's a fish.
More than a specific species
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
fish.
Like when I think of a fish, I don't think of those like sunfish
Yeah.
that wash up like when an impending natural disaster.
Yeah.
I think of this fish.
Totally. Yeah. This is just like
This
everyone
fish,
close your eyes, think of
this
a
Yeah.
fish.
fish.
I want to be the Ahab to Swedish fish. Nar, I gotta get it. Nar.
As for the original red flavor, this is also often debated, but I do have a definitive answer for this
Okay.
one. Some people think it's cherry, others get strawberry, while a few taste fruit punch. The actual flavor,
Oh, wait. Do you want to tell us or do you want us to guess when we taste it?
it's up to you.
What do you think, Greg?
Let me taste it. I want to.
But does it rest of the story?
I mean, I'd lose a chunk.
Okay.
I
tell.
I don't want you to
Okay.
lose a chunk. Well, you're nothing if not chunks.
Yeah, of several chunks.
Lingonberry, a small red berry popular in Scandinavia.
Lingen.
Americans know this berry by way of IKEA.
Yeah, they sell a ton of lingonberry jam and stuff like
Wow.
that.
Exactly. Either because of the drink
Edge.
or because of the lingonberry jam served with their Swedish meatballs.
Wow. I'm gonna get that jam. Like, oh, give me some of that Swedish fish jam. People are gonna get so mad.
Can I
at
get
me.
fish blood on the side?
The flavor of lingonberry is described as being subtly sweet with a touch of tart that borders on sour, very similar to cranberry. The
I don't know if I'm a big fan of the lingonberry jam, actually, because it is kind of, I like a sweet jam,
yeah.
you know, like Carlos Santana or something like that. You're so smooth like a rock lobster. It's a little too tart for me.
It's a little too tart.
Yeah, Melissa
Black
loves it.
magic rock lobster. All right.
You got one, Greg?
Yeah. It'll hit me way too late.
You've got to stop your evil ways. Rock lobster.
The American markets were receptive to lobsters. And by 1970, Swedish fish had firmly established itself as a sugary American staple. So, no, it was not made in Sweden, but yes, it was made by a Swedish company.
To try to approximate what Americans would like to
wanted.
see out of
Yep.
Sweden.
Okay.
Today, Swedish fish is made by Mondelez International.
Yeah, that's Nestle.
Yeah.
So are these slave fish?
Oh man, probably they're probably farm raised.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not
No, they're
ocean caught.
concentration camp raised.
Oh.
Ocean camps.
And they come in a variety of shapes and flavors, including orange, lemon lime, which is the yellow one in the variety pack, which unfortunately I could not find.
Yeah.
And pineapple, which is oddly the green one
Weird.
in the
The
variety
top
pack.
of a pineapple's green.
Sure.
Yeah. SpongeBob's roof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in a pineapple.
He lives on a pineapple and the roof is still green.
Black magic woman.
One of them lives under a rock.
There's also you found the tropical flavors.
Mini tropicals.
And so there's passion fruit,
Yes.
beachy punch,
Yes.
tropical correct. Tropical island
Also
and
true.
pina colada,
With a rock lobster. Yeah, this is all true.
which that song is referred to as the pina colada song, but that is not the name of the song, by the way.
What is it?
It's called Escape.
Oh,
the name
you're
of that
right.
song is Escape. And
And it's not by Jimmy Buffett, right?
No.
No,
it
it's
is not by
Harry
Jim-
Nilsson, I think.
No, it's not Harry Nilsson.
I think it's Harry Nilsson.
Harry Nilsson has put the lime in the coconut.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
It's-
There's
You
too many
are right.
tropical drink songs.
Yeah.
So it's like
Wait a minute. Who sings Rock Lobster?
Santana,
Yeah,
bro.
that's stupid.
You idiot.
Yeah.
It is by Rupert Holmes.
Right.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
remember there was a whole It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia thing where they were
Yeah.
they had like tickets to a Jimmy Buffett concert and they kept singing the Pina Colada song and they showed there and they never played it or something.
There's even a product which we do have called Swedish Fish and Friends, which features a strawberry flavored dolphin and a watermelon flavored sea turtle.
Cute.
Finally.
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 All our things are merging.
Yeah. Finally, I can eat a sea turtle that doesn't taste bad.
I could eat a sea turtle and not feel bad.
Yeah. Do you eat sea turtle? Do you like turtle soup or do you like shark fin soup?
The one person watching Cannibal Holocaust when they tear apart that turtle, you're like, that looks good. No lie.
Ooh, watermelon.
Yeah.
But enough fishing around.
Oh.
Will these salty sea creatures make a splash? It's time to sink or swim.
Yo.
Dun, 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 dun.
So let's divvy these up because you. Oh no! What are we talking about?
We got to do
Let's do our Rappers Delight or It Ain't Right segment before we do this.
Oh.
Greg, can you see from there?
Yeah, I can.
Greg, can you see?
Greg, how many Swedish fish am I holding up?
Wait a minute. Dude, which I should I cover? Big yes for me. Big Rapper's Delight from me.
Huge Rapper's Delight.
I do agree.
It looks like a 50s toy
Yeah.
box.
It's very fun. It's got. I don't think I one of my favorite color combinations is blue and like gold or yellow.
Yeah.
I'm a UCLA boy who never went to UCLA.
I'm a Bruin at heart.
And then adding red to it, like all these
pops.
colors pop really
Yeah.
well.
Mhm. Yeah, they're all the brightest versions of the color.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really it's kid-like. It's
Yeah.
comic book-like.
The yellow has a little scale
Yeah,
pattern
it's
going
a fish.
on.
There's a wave, and the eye of the fish is a fish. It's dotted with a fish.
Oh,
That I cannot see from here. But like all of it, like
You're going to have to get LASIK.
the circular pattern of the blue wave and then
Yeah.
the curvature of Swedish Fish with
Yeah.
the fish on top. It's
Isn't that
just
fun?
perfect. Yeah, it's
and there's
so
also
fun.
a little fish on top of the eye.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah, it's cute.
I just said that. Did you not realize I just said
I thought you meant the fish's eye. The fish eye. I was looking at the actual eye of the fish.
Oh, okay. Wait, there is one thing I didn't notice. The eye is a fish. Greg, is there anything you didn't notice on
I think the E also looks like a fish.
Did you guys ever notice how rapper sounds like rapper? I'll just throw that out there.
There's okay. I see the confusion with the fisheye lens and the also an eye of a fish,
yeah.
and the eye is dotted with a fish. Okay, it is a little confusing.
And then also the colors are the flag of Sweden.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Red, white, and blue.
No, minus the red, just the yellow and the blue.
Yellow
Oh, I
and the
didn't
blue.
know
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's true. And on the back, there's two fish sunbathing, and
Oh,
one of them
yeah.
says, "Am I getting red?"
No, that's funny. That's a bazooka joke.
It's also made in Canada, so expect these to go
Yeah.
up in price
Oh
soon.
no!
If we still get them.
all seafood
Still
is
get 'em.
right.
Yeah. Seafood, raise price.
But on the rim of
I'm
the
on a
box,
seafood tax. I'm on a seafood tariff plan. I see food at tariff it.
the rim of the box too. The
Oh,
thinner
the
edges also just have a lot of like. It's so decorative.
It
is.
without
It's
being
nice.
overwhelming. It's like I wouldn't say elegant, but it's just like a.
Oh, this is beautiful.
This is beautiful.
This is royalty.
This is like art. They should put that up in a museum. I just think that it's just so much fun.
It's
Yeah.
fun
Rapper's
and well
delight.
thought out.
Yeah,
And
thank
there's layers on layers of little hidden
Yeah.
nuances.
I mean, don't even get me started on that fish eye.
yeah.
This is the first I've heard of it.
The fish has an eye.
The first I've heard of it. Did you notice? Okay, so now let's divvy these up. So you're going to provide the reds.
I
I've
am.
got the tropicals, and you also have the friends. You've got
I
friends.
also have the friends.
All right, so let's.
If you like tropical candy and you have two friends nearby,
these they smell really good.
these are the minis. Thank you. Can I have like another one? Oh, turtle. We should have drank pina coladas for this or Mai Tais.
We'll have Swedish fish blended, and you could put a little Swedish fish on the pina colada.
Like eat the worm, but you eat the Swedish fish at the bottom of a pina colada.
You can always be our designated podcaster.
Oh yeah.
Oh, trust me. I
Liquors.
always am the designated podcaster. I'm the most professional one here.
It's true.
Okay.
He still made me walk the line though. He still gave me a breathalyzer test.
Okay. So we've divvied up our candies. And I will edit out all of that nonsense. He's eating the potato bread already. It's look at how many flavors you have there.
We are trying the original red Swedish fish.
What does it say on this? Swedish?
It says Sweden or Swedish.
I think it's Swedish.
Yeah.
No, it says rock lobster on these. They smell like lingonberries, right? Like they don't smell.
Yeah.
They don't smell like a red fruit that we're familiar with in
Doesn't
America.
smell like cherry or strawberry.
No.
No, it's a very specific taste.
Yeah.
It's a lingonberry.
Yeah.
It's that signature lingonberry taste.
That's the lingonberry promise.
Yeah, they smell pretty good. They're big. Like this is
Yeah.
a big gummy candy. Like
Yeah.
this is verging on a gummy worm, which of course we use to catch Swedish fish.
Of course.
But yeah, these are big.
They're red.
They're red.
They're shaped like
They're
fish.
shaped like a fish. Have you ever noticed the eye of the fish?
Yeah, there's an eye. There's a fish on the eye of the eye.
Yeah. Well, there's no eye in fish, though.
But there is meat.
Usually when you order it.
Fish? Oh, you
Unless
mean fish?
Yeah. No, we're talking about the band, the B-52s. So, all right, let's try our first Swedish fish
Try
now.
it. I'm just putting the whole thing.
Okay. I'm eating it like they
Wow.
do with herring.
Very sticky.
Yeah, but not like dot sticky. But there's
I think it feels a little more sticky, right?
I feel like dots is really
Really?
gummy.
This is like
This is wedged in my teeth.
stale dots texture.
Mm-hmm. The flavor's kind of good.
It is. And I like the texture.
The flavor is good.
Yeah.
The flavor's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like the taste. I like the texture.
It does have a nice finishing tart. note.
Yeah.
Finishing?
Oh,
tart?
fish is
I don't know if I
I'm gonna
like
go fishing.
the texture. I don't
No?
think I like this texture.
I like this.
I like the texture. I just wish it didn't get stuck in your teeth so much.
But they go hand in hand, or
I know.
rather tooth and tooth.
Fin and fin.
Even better. Greg got it. Yeah, no, it is a good taste. It's a unique taste.
Yeah.
It kind of has an aftertaste of just kind of like starch, like
Yeah.
gummy starch.
Yeah.
But I don't like the texture. It's too much. It's,
I like it.
it's too thick for me.
Yeah.
I prefer because this is like Haribo kind of texture. I prefer a, what's the other one? Albanese.
No, the bounciness.
I like a bounce. I like a bouncy fish.
Then that's the gelatin starch divide.
Yeah.
So you're more of a gelatin gummy.
I guess I love when pig bones are ground up into my bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Actually, I prefer my fish wriggling and raw. Yeah, my precious.
My precious, my precious.
My precious, my precious.
Yeah. Taters.
Oh, precious, my precious.
precious.
Whatever they say in whatever that movie is.
Yeah. The Fellowship
Children
of
of
the Dead.
Men.
Yeah. The Fellowship of the Dead Poets Society. I really like the texture. I like it's kind of reminds me of human flesh.
Whoa.
It is. Honestly, like, it feels like you are biting into an actual fish.
Yeah.
Flavor good.
Flavor good, texture bad.
Questionable for me. I like the chewiness. I just don't want the stuck in teethness.
You got to find that middle
And like
ground.
you said, it's hand in hand, fish
Yeah.
fish fin and fish fin.
Yeah, fish fin. Yeah. As they say.
Even eating it, because I've been eating a lot of canned fish, I also pick it up and like,
What, are you, a cat?
yeah, I'm a cartoon cat. Go, 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 go,
Oh,
go.
do you keep the whole skeleton intact?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got some did you knows.
Yeah, let's hear them.
Okay.
Did you know that in Sweden, Swedish fish are called Malaco pastelfiskar or pastel colored fish?
Okay, that's not.
Instead
Malaco.
of Swedish molded on the side,
It
they
says
say
Malaco?
Malaco after the
okay.
original creators.
Cute.
Wait, so does Malaco mean fish, or that's just the name of the company?
That's the name of the company.
Oh, that's weird. Why haven't they put the Swedish word for fish on the fish?
Fiskar?
Yeah, Fiskar.
You'd have to ask them in Swedish.
Oh, wait, maybe you have to wait till the end of the Fiskar year.
Oh, he's learning fiscal
I'm
responsibility.
learning Fiskar responsibility. I guess that, I mean, it all goes fin and fin, right?
Would you want to try the
Let's do the
tropical ones?
friends. You
Oh,
want to do the friends? Because I feel like the tropical are going to be crazy.
Okay,
like
yeah.
the friends are kind of straightforward.
Okay.
You want to eat dolphin or sea turtle?
Which is the EPA listening to this? Is Greenpeace listening to this?
I think sea turtles are more endangered.
Okay, let's eat sea turtles.
I thought this was. I mean, I heard you, but even when I looked down, I'm like, oh, it's koi fish. That makes sense being orange. Nope.
They look like a koi fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a dolphin. Here's the
Okay.
packaging.
All right. See. Okay.
It looks
They
like
could've went like a blue.
It looks like a dolphin.
It's
It
a
looks
little
It looks like a
smushed.
dolphin, but like, why isn't it koi if it's going to be this color?
because fish can't be friends with other fish. They
Oh,
have to
right.
be friends with mammals.
Yeah.
Is a turtle a mammal? I
No.
don't think so. A
Oh,
dolphin's
Reptile.
a mammal, right?
We have a dolphin mammal, and aren't turtles reptiles?
Turtles are
teenage.
Yeah.
They're mutants.
Mutants. I think their Latin classification is ninja.
Ah.
Ninjicus Pizzicus. Yeah. So you want to do the
Let's
what do
do
we land
the
on?
dolphin.
Okay, let's
and
do
this
the
is supposed to be
dolphin.
strawberry.
Okay.
Yeah, because a dolphin you'll often find in your net with a bunch of fish.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
The
You
way I.
gotta turn it into tuna. It smells pretty good. What is it? This is a
It's
strawberry.
strawberry.
flavor?
I'm getting a subtle
Yeah,
scent.
It
strawberry.
smells good.
Yeah.
Let's see how the texture is.
About the same.
This one seemed a little softer.
A little
think so?
softer, but still sticky.
Very muted strawberry.
Very muted strawberry.
Kind of has a weird, like, cardboard.
It kind of tastes like strawberry gum.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to work it to really get the flavors going.
No, this one's texture over taste.
Actually, this dolphin's trying to mate with my esophagus.
You know that dolphins are.
I know.
Okay. All right. I wouldn't even say
That's why
it.
I said it.
Wow, they're the most smart animal in the sea. What are they up to? Oh God, it's so funny what monsters they are.
They're using their intellect for evil.
Yeah, they get off on control. Fucking monsters.
They've been controlled so much by SeaWorld. They want to feel powerful. They want to feel empowered again. And it's
That's how trauma works.
disgusting. This is why we should, there should be a death wish of the ocean. Captain Ahab. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's
I
not
don't
bad.
think-
Not as good as the original.
Yeah.
I prefer the original.
that is true. So let's try a turtle now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's kill one of these turtles. This is definitely a
Okay,
turtle.
Shredder.
This is definitely a turtle.
Yeah.
Doesn't smell like anything.
It's supposed to be watermelon.
Okay.
I'm excited for the flavor of a watermelon turtle.
I don't get any scent.
No,
No.
it smells like nothing.
Yeah.
Let's try
Going
this
in.
turtle.
The shell's a little hard.
Hey, you boil it?
Well, I like
Oh.
that. I like that a lot.
I also like how wide this is.
Yes, thank you.
It,
That's a good
you
taste.
know how you're saying the shape of things?
The shape
Enhance?
of water creatures?
Duh bear.
What if the bear mated with the monster from Shape of Water?
Oh yeah,
This is good.
this is really good.
This one doesn't seem as sticky. I don't know if it's because my teeth are already coated in the stickiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's growing scales.
But yeah.
That was pretty good. That was a good watermelon flavor.
Yeah.
I like that more than the original.
Yeah. Flavor wise, all around. Yeah, that was definitely better, I think.
Let's not say things we can't take back, guys. Come on, Lingonberry.
These have
Think of
a
lingonberries.
Sour Patch watermelon vibe.
Yes,
Which
you're
we
right.
haven't had on this show still.
Really? We haven't done a...
No, because we didn't get it. We just did the
OG pack.
because the
Wow.
watermelon is its own thing. We didn't do it.
We need to do a fun size already. Come on,
Come
man.
on, boys! Crack that whip.
Crack that whip. Where's my video? Come on.
I said whip it. Rock lobster. Do you have Did You Knows? I don't want you to
Oh,
forget.
yeah. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
I made a point this morning. Remind him about the Did You
Remind him,
Know.
don't let him forget it.
Daniel's so good.
This is why I'm the most professional podcaster.
It is.
my God.
This podcast would not exist.
Yeah.
If it wasn't
I
for
mean,
Daniel.
yeah, I forced you two to do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
not
take
an
that for what it
exaggeration.
means.
Did you know that alcohol flavored starch jellies are known as wine gums?
Wine.
I knew that.
gums.
Wow, so smart, so
I'm the
talented.
most smartest podcaster. I'm the most smartest podcaster.
It's weird. Wine gums is also what my dentist calls it.
That's Greg's condition.
Yeah.
Originating from the United Kingdom, wine gums come in a variety of flavors, including port, sherry, champagne, Merlot, and rum.
That sounds really bad, right?
Why? I mean, if you're drunk,
If you're drunk.
Yeah, guys, that sounds bad. Yeah, guys.
liquor is quicker. Wine gums are also typically produced in 5 distinct shapes: kidney, crown, rhombus, circle, and oblong.
Ooh, I want the oblong one.
Yeah. It's like a tradition thing. When you eat wine gums,
What does that have to do with Swedish Fish exactly?
Swedish Fish are also starch jellies.
Oh, okay. So these are just cousin candies. This is the British cousin.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Not related.
It's
just
the-
made the same way.
It's the Napa Valley cousins.
Yeah.
Okay, you live here?
Yeah, I see they sell those wine gums actually at the Ralph's I shop at.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a little British section for some reason, and they sell
we're gonna
those
have to
there.
do stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the end of Rock Lobster. 'Cause now we're on to the tropicals.
We're on to the
What do we
tropicals.
want to do first?
Orange.
I kind of want to do pina
Orange?
colada last
Okay, yeah.
because it's fun.
So what is orange? That's Tropical Island, it seems like. At least on the sign on
Yeah.
the back of the package, the Tropical Island's written in orange. So let's see.
Okay.
All right.
These are minis again. So
Yeah, very
it
small.
could be De Beer
Yeah.
syndrome again, where the shape changes it. These look like those, I don't know what they are. They're kind of like gummy snacks, but they're opaque like this.
Oh yeah, like the fruit chews,
Fruit chews?
just like generic.
Fruit chews?
you come into my house on the day of my daughter's wedding and you say fruit juice?
Like generic first grade
Yeah.
in my lunchbox.
Okay,
fruit
yeah,
chews.
yeah.
Oh, they're fruit chewish, please. Go around saying fruit chews.
The fish
Ooh, it
is a
smells
different
good.
looking fish.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
This is a gefilte fish because it's a fruit chew.
This is like mandarin or tangerine. Tangerine.
Tangerine.
Oh wow,
It smells good. It smells
That's really good.
zesty.
tropical punch. What is tropical punch usually? It's like orange and mango or
Yeah,
something
it's
like
some
that.
weird mix like
Yeah,
that.
orange, mango, pineapple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pineapple.
This is-
Orange, mango, omp.
Doesn't it kind of have like a basil hint going on?
Yeah,
too?
there's something. It's
Herbally?
very good. Yeah,
It
Yeah.
is. There is an
but it's
herbal
not
thing.
orange the way. It's not like orange cream.
Yeah,
it's like
no.
it's another fruit that's also orange.
Yeah.
What's that one?
You
Oh,
know,
yeah, orange.
Yeah.
orange. Yeah, these
Those
are like
orange
a
fruits.
school of fish.
Yeah, we do have a school of fish laid out here. So are you ready to try this
Yeah,
thing?
let's do
I feel like this is going to be easier on the teeth.
Yeah,
Whoa, bouncier,
yeah,
Yeah,
bouncier.
Completely different texture.
more grainy, less sticky, chewy.
God, I wish
It
this
tastes
was
like that gum, that tropical.
yeah.
Trident.
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 Tastes like
Those
Trident.
squares
Yeah.
or rectangles.
Wow, it tastes exactly like Trident.
Yeah, that's really good.
Tropical Trident.
That's pretty good.
What
good.
is it again? The orange is
That one's tropical punch. Oh, there's kind of a weird aftertaste for me. But I think pineapple kind of has a weird aftertaste sometimes.
hmm
There's a little bit of a bitterness.
I feel like this leans more mango.
Yeah.
guys. It's mango.
Oh,
No, sorry, mango.
It's Mungo Jerry who sang Mangoes in Paradise.
I like this texture. Apply this texture
Texture's
to
way
the
better.
original.
This texture's more like Albanese.
Yeah, it's a little more gummy
Yeah. But
than jelly.
the flavor it really tastes like that gum. Like
It
it,
does,
really
yeah.
does.
So if you like that tropical Trident gum,
Yeah.
you're gonna like these things. It's not bad. I don't think any of them were bad.
No.
Shockingly, no.
Yeah, flavor wise.
Okay.
What do we want to do next?
Let's do this purple one.
Okay.
What's that one?
Okay, purple is passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
I love passion fruit.
But you forgot, Daniel. I woke up this morning and I made it a point
Yeah,
to
to
remind
remind-
you.
Greg, what did you do when you woke up this morning? In the shower.
I woke up in the bushes. I was naked. There's a dead deer near me, and I said, "Oh no, is it a full moon again?"
Well, I woke this morning and I got myself a gun. And
Oh, I love
I
that
shot
for
the
you.
rock lobster.
Just to watch.
boom, 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 dur-dur-dur-dur.
No. Go ahead, please.
Did you know that Swedish Fish candy sushi
What?
is a real
What?
recipe?
What?
It is essentially a Rice Krispie treat
Ooh, I like
acting as
this.
the rice, wrapped in a fruit by the foot, acting as the seaweed,
This is fun.
topped with a Swedish fish.
Huh.
We should do that.
I know.
We
We
should
need
do
to try
that.
that. That sounds
We
really
should
good.
do that.
Crunchy, chewy, fruity.
It's
Yeah.
the new s'mores is taking over, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
But what if we put like real fish on it? Like real fish on a Rice Krispie treat? Because that sounds good.
That sounds really good, guys.
Yeah.
Ocean's the limit.
The ocean's the limit. Ocean's 11.
Every time I get on a cruiser and I say, take me to international waters, I always say, the ocean's the limit, boy.
Yeah. He's a real L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
So
The purple one.
The
we were
purple
gonna
one.
do,
That's what
which
we're
is,
doing.
remind me again?
Passion
Passion
fruit.
fruit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't smell anything.
I don't smell
Oh,
anything.
Oh, wait, he's
I'm
eating
sorry.
it. All right.
Oh,
He pulled to Greg.
Oh,
doing something good?
kind
Mm.
of buddy.
Nah, I'm not really getting a lot of taste out
Yeah.
of this guy.
I'm not too familiar
Like cinnamony.
Oh,
with passion fruit to begin with, to be an authority.
I'm tortai.
But yeah, it's very like
That's not good.
No.
That one's not good.
cinnamon candle going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. A good passion fruit is hard to find.
It knows its place.
Like true
What?
true
It knows
passion
its place.
fruit.
A true passion fruit. And once you find true passion fruit, hold on to it
So
until
rare.
it rots.
Yeah.
Because I had passion fruit in Hawaii.
Wow. Been to
Yeah.
Hawaii, handsome,
Wow.
good looking, best podcaster.
Yeah, I am the most Hawaiian podcaster.
Oh, that's why they have the shell necklace.
yeah, my puka necklace.
Yeah, puka necklace.
Yeah, that's why I wear so much Volcom.
Oh.
But I had a passion fruit in Hawaii and it was incredible.
Yeah.
And then I had one again at Ralph's and it was like, this tastes like water. Like it tastes like nothing, but this tastes like garbage. Like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that is not what it's supposed to taste like. I don't
No.
know. That tasted like cinnamon and kind of,
Yeah.
it was giving me a little bit of clove
yeah,
Necco
I was
Rosa
getting
flashback.
yeah, same here.
That wasn't good. They didn't nail that.
No, they missed the mark on that fish.
Yeah.
That fish, they should have just catch
Yeah,
and release.
that one. This one should not be divided amongst your followers. This was a catch and release.
Yeah, you will not multiply this fish.
Hey, Jesus, could you have gotten a better fish? I'm into herring.
I work with what I have.
Catch and release, Jesus.
Dude, I think you just yelled at me.
You want to do the little pink red ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Okay. So
Oh, but did you know?
oh, Greg, you were supposed to remind me to remind him to remind me to remind him.
Did you know that in 2016, Nabisco made a Swedish fish flavored Oreo? The cookie portion was chocolate and the creme was Swedish
Thank you for
fish,
respecting.
AKA lingonberry flavored. That's
Oh.
right. You heard me. Creme.
That's right. You heard me. Lingonberry. That sounds kind of good, actually. The idea, my initial reaction to that is gross.
Yeah.
But since they just went with, rather than the gummy flavor,
Yeah.
just lingonberry flavor, that actually sounds kind of good.
Yeah,
I'd try it. I'd
Totally.
try that.
Yeah. I tried that.
But as opposed to like the ones that are like Sour Patch Kids, Oreos, where it's just,
I'm curious. Don't get me
course I'm
wrong.
curious.
But I know it's not going to be good.
that's why we need people to support our Patreon so we can eat cookies.
Oh, man.
Otherwise, we can't eat cookies.
I know.
That's
Think
a
of three grown men. They need to eat cookies.
Cookies.
Yeah, I'm a professional podcaster. I need cookies.
Please give me money for cookies,
Please.
please. My
And
mom
then
won't buy them for
Also,
me.
a little extra Patreon for milk money. That's on OnlyFans. So the red one that we're trying now is Beachy Punch.
Beachy
Okay.
punch.
I just smell General Fruity. Maybe a little
A
butt.
true American.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fruity
I don't
butt.
smell anything.
Yeah.
When you get hit in the face by a guy who has a bunch of sand on his hand, beachy punch.
Beachy butt.
Beachy punch.
Okay, this might be my imagination or
Running
like,
away with
My
you?
magic.
it must be just my imagination. Is that a rock lobster? Maybe it's just the buildup of all of this gumminess in my mouth,
Yeah.
but it kind of smells fishy to me.
I think that's your fingers, bro.
I think that
Okay.
you're dead. I think
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
dying.
I did.
I think you have mercury poisoning.
I woke up this morning at the docks, handled a bunch of fish.
Ah.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
All right, let's try
Let's
this
do it.
Beachy Punch.
Okay.
Beachy punch. Whoa.
Okay. It is very tropical.
A Hawaiian punch.
Why is it
Yeah.
minty?
Yes.
It's minty.
At the end,
Well, yeah.
there's a mintiness.
A hint of mint.
I don't like that.
Hint of mint.
Hint
It
of mint.
started off really good, but then, yeah, that mintiness is throwing me off.
I don't like this one. The
So,
last two, no.
two losers.
Catch and release.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, not looking good for the tropical.
The aftertaste is kind of a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the aftertaste is bad. It's medically,
Yeah.
medically medicine-y. Yeah.
You should make
Medical mint.
fish that is also like medicine. Do you have
Oh.
do you have another? Did you know?
I do. It's
Thank
kind,
you,
it's kind of a
Greg.
big one, and it's for Daniel.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
let's finish this last one, and then
Okay.
I'll get into it because
Okay. Did you know you were adopted?
it's going to be a whole thing. And
Oh boy. Oh, you're gonna serve him legal papers.
He's suing. It's like the beat. It's Paul McCartney suing the Beatles to break them up.
Did you know Candy is Daddy belongs to me now?
Me and Michael Jackson own the rights to Candy and Stanley.
You're fired.
Okay, so
Yeah, you gotta go, dude. Sorry.
you gotta go live in Neverland.
Yeah.
But you will continue to edit every episode.
Much like Macaulay Culkin. So now this is the pina colada. This is what we are saving for
High
last.
hopes.
Yeah.
Does it smell?
No. I
Okay,
get
neither.
zero smell.
Where do the smells go?
COVID?
Maybe they're too fresh. If a fish smells, it's
Oh,
rotten.
yeah.
It's supposed to smell like the ocean, which is filled with fish guts.
So I would eat at this restaurant.
Eat
Yeah.
at this restaurant, which is serving Rice Krispies. Okay, so
All
let's
right. Pina colada.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's pina
Yeah.
ooh,
colada.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tasty.
Not overly sweet. You're really getting both the coconut and the pineapple.
Yeah. God, the aftertaste is
That's
the
good.
best part.
There might even be a little milkiness.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That was good. I don't like I like pina colada. I used to at El Torito when you got a kids meal,
Virgin.
virgin pina colada. No, I was a virgin getting a kids meal when I was 35.
Yeah, you can order that. Have you fucked though?
Sir, you seem to be in your mid 30s. Are you sure you can be ordering this?
You've had an actual pina colada though, or
I
do
thought you
you
were
not
going to say
drink?
actual sex.
Or you don't drink at all?
No, I have not had a alcoholic pina colada. I have not had.
Have you ever had a cocktail period?
Is that like a gummy candy or something?
mixed
I have.
drink?
I don't like the taste of I don't like the taste of alcohol.
Okay.
You know, like what's the one you like old fashions, Greg?
Oh man, that's strong though.
That's basically a
Liquor and liquor.
It's
Yeah.
but isn't it like a Shirley
A
Temple
squeeze
but
of
with
orange.
alcohol? But that's a dirty Shirley. But
Yeah, I know. It's a
like
little
a
bit
Coke
like that.
or a Roy Rogers, I guess it would be.
No, old fashioned is just like whiskey with sugar cubes
Yeah.
and
Cube.
like a
I thought it was
base
like
of-
Coca-Cola.
No, I think
No,
you're thinking of something
rum and
else.
Coke,
Rum and
Jack
Coke.
and Coke.
No, old fashioned doesn't have anything but whiskey.
I like half of everything you're saying. Coke.
There's
Give me
Long
some.
Island iced tea.
Yeah, those are
that
good.
has a squirt of Coke
Mai
in it.
Tais are really good too.
I like I don't like the taste of alcohol. That's the
Right.
problem. So like these drinks without the alcohol, I'd love.
I don't either. So if I could get you a drink that doesn't taste like alcohol,
I mean, you're
And keep
guys.
slipping it to me all night.
We're talking about tiki drinks. Tiki drinks are so
Yeah,
sugary that
yeah.
you won't know you're drinking alcohol, and then you'll get the worst headache of your life.
Yep.
I have, we went to the Formosa Cafe a few weeks ago, and because we're swingers, me and Melissa
Yeah.
and Greg, we swing together.
Yeah.
Let's just get it out in the open.
Yeah.
We're not eating from the kids' menu anymore. But you both got 2 sugary drinks, and both of you the next morning were like, I feel horrible.
Yeah, I died.
that's a lot of sugar in your
When
belly.
we all woke up in bed together. That's why I feel like I would love having a non-alcoholic tiki drink. I think I would
would?
really like it.
Yeah.
Let's start with an alcoholic one, and then
And then we'll work our way up to no alcohol.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
develop like a 20-year problem and then you'll go sober
Yeah.
again.
But this time it's different.
But that was all just to say I ate at El Torito once. Okay, so now tell me this did you know that you think is going to be a whole big thing?
All right, here we go. This one's for you, Daniel.
Oh, my
this
God.
hit job is for you.
Dude,
I
you're
don't
getting
like this.
fucking whacked.
Did you know
Boom, boom, boom.
that cream in French is pronounced creme? It is spelled C-R-E with a grave accent M-E.
Okay, I don't know quite where you're going with this yet, but I'll save what I'm already planning to attack you with until you're done.
No. This is a hit job on your behalf.
Okay, good. I love when those happen.
Yeah. I'm going out and sticking it to your enemies.
Oh, finally, somebody.
Yeah.
People who listen to this podcast only to hear you mispronounce it.
Yeah.
Finally, I can stop making fake accounts to comment on people trying to get
This
me.
guy's a hero. And his fingernails are super clean.
And I bet he's really cute.
E with the grave accent denotes the pronunciation
Creme.
as in bet. It is used to make it clear that the E is not silent, nor that it makes the hard E sound, like eerie. It is spelled without the grave accent in English because there are no written accent marks in the English language. However, it is still pronounced the same as the original French word. Yes, cream and creme are synonyms. If you look up creme in the English dictionary, the first definition you will either get is C-R-E-A-M, cream, or a type of sweet liqueur. However, by doing so, you just used an English language dictionary to look up a word that is part of the English language with its own distinct spelling, meaning, and pronunciation. So, to those that think that C-R-E-M-E, creme, is pronounced C-R-E-A-M, cream, and I really want to emphasize that I'm leaning into the pronunciation of the word here, you are without question wrong. Need proof? Look at the word written on the side of Cadbury egg wrappers. Look up that word in the dictionary and feel free to report back.
Wonderful thesis.
I thought you were going to say, if you want proof, look at the TikTok account.
Irrefutable proof.
Because, I mean, they're trying to be sneaky because with the cat. Again, what does this have to do with Swedish Fish?
Absolutely
We
nothing.
just hit an anniversary recently.
This was, you know what happened? I did the Oreo Did You Know? And when I was looking at pictures,
Oreo creme.
it's an Oreo creme cookie.
It's a did you know about a did you know?
It was an Oreo creme cookie, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Daniel's right.
What the
Oh God! Up is down, left is right.
tariffs are good? They're being sneaky by trying to say, because they want to call it a cream egg, but you can't call it a cream egg if there's no actual dairy in it. So they're trying to be sneaky by using the French word, which is it's creme. Like, why are you, I don't know. It's creme. Like,
it is 100% creme.
You don't say creme de la creme,
Yeah.
It's creme de la creme.
You don't say creme brulee. You
Yeah.
say creme brulee.
Exactly.
Creme brulee.
Thank you.
So the easiest way to resolve this is just Google creme, go to the dictionary, it has the little speaker that will tell you how to say the word. Click the speaker and shut up.
And it'll say hello. Look, they can try to be like, well, that's how we say it. Well, guess what? You're wrong. You're all wrong. It's a Cadbury creme egg. It's an Oreo creme filled.
Yeah. It's a creme cookie.
It's
Holy
a creme
shit.
cookie. Yep. Yeah.
Creme.
Guys,
Creme.
it all comes back to that.
This
It all
is 2
comes back to
segments
creme.
today where I was right about something, and that's shocking.
Man.
So now
Creme in space.
we have had everything. So now, how much did you
Oh,
provided
man.
the Friends and the original? So
I
where'd you get
did.
in and how much?
I got the Swedish Fish original from an Albertsons, and I paid like $1.25.
Oh, that's a great.
They very affordable. I was
Yeah.
surprised.
I got a box for the autopsy from Walgreens, and it
Yeah.
was $1.99.
Wow.
For the fish, and so were the tropicals.
Oh, okay. Well, here's where they got me. But this is a pretty big bag. It is let's see if I can see. It is an 8-ounce bag, whereas the box is 3.1 ounce. I got an 8-ounce bag of the Swedish Fish and Friends. I went to Target. I know, shameful.
Shame.
I
The
know.
boycott isn't over.
I know, but I did cancel my Amazon, and
Oh, good.
man,
Did
I
you really?
loved Amazon.
Did you really cancel it?
I did.
Wow,
100%
good for
Amazon
you.
free in my life.
Good.
for you.
That's great.
I can I borrow your old login? Wow, good for you.
Yeah. And I got this for $2.99.
Okay, that's a lot though.
It's a lot, yeah. It's a lot.
It's about.
I
Reasonable.
was seeing those, or like not those, but like
bag?
that type of bag
Yeah.
of not the Friends, but just like Swedish Fish in that bag at Walgreens.
Just the red ones?
Just the red ones. And it
Yeah.
was like $5.
I looked everywhere for the variety. The one that has the yellow, orange,
Yeah.
green.
I saw one that was like heads and tails. That was like
Interesting.
mashup flavors.
Oh, like half the head is one flavor.
Have heads and tails. Or it was
okay.
like butt on butt. What do they call it?
Ooh,
Yeah, butt to butt.
but to nut to butt.
Nut to butt.
Yeah, it was Swedish Fish nut to butt. Now for kids.
It teaches them something.
Yeah. Once you eat this, you can no longer order a virgin pina colada. And these are like the movie theater type
Yeah.
boxes that they traditionally
very,
come in.
this is a very popular movie theater candy.
It is.
Yes, it
Because
is.
it's quiet. And it's a reason. For $1.25, that's a great
Yeah,
price.
I think so.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
Usually, when you get these boxed candies, sometimes they're on sale for like
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah, yeah.
But just by itself, $1.25,
Not bad.
great deal.
That's socialism. But, so now it's time to rate these. We're going to rate them out of 0 to 5
Yeah.
cavies. We'll write it down so as not to influence each other.
Oh man,
Does he have a pen? He has a pen.
Greg,
Did you
help
give
me
it to
out.
him?
I did.
Of course.
Oh, every
Didn't
single
I
time.
bring my own pen, dude?
I fall for it every time.
Swedish Fish.
And we're rating the original fish here.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to kind of
Yeah.
go.
Maybe you
with
can
that.
say your favorite, but we are rating the original.
Okay,
fish.
let's say our favorite.
I was trying to use the word catfish in here at some point, but I just couldn't figure a way. There's no point to do it, so I just got to tell you guys that I was planning a catfish show.
I was planning to catfish both of you.
Yeah, I wanted to have another guy come in here. I want to have DJ Qualls come here. And sit down.
Oh, this is
this is
kinda
really hard for me. I'm struggling here.
You're a big gummy boy.
I know.
But I get the sense that you weren't that thrilled with these.
Not really. Especially if we're just rating the original.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just go with it.
All right. So are we all locked in here?
Yeah.
So we're starting to the left of you. So that's
That is the handsome.
I am the most
The
left of
eloquent.
Beto podcaster we have that America has left. So I don't like the texture. It's everything I remembered about. The only thing I will say is that it's less hard than I remember them being, because I think I'd always get stale ones.
I feel like back in the day when we were kids and you tried this, it didn't have the plastic wrapping on the inside. It was just fish in box.
Yeah, loose fish.
Just like dots, fish in box.
Yeah, fish and dots. Yeah.
And that's disgusting. And there were still pieces of real dolphin in there. The texture was better in that way, but the getting stuck in the teeth that's what dots I thought were going to be like.
Yeah.
And then dots were not like that when they had them fresh, but these fresh ones still do that. And I don't like that. Then the lingonberry's good, but it's a little tart. It's an interesting flavor. Like there's no other lingonberry flavored candy that's this mainstream, which is also crazy that there's a mainstream lingonberry flavored candy
in the United States.
The United States.
Yeah,
I'm sure in Sweden it's all everything is lingonberry. Even
M&Ms are lingonberry.
Even the building. Yeah. You can even eat the lingonberries. Yeah, it's better. It's not really my thing. I give it a 1.4.
Whoa. It seems a little low, but
internationally loved candy.
I know. And
I know.
And that's why I gave it a 1.4. I'm trying to start an international incident again. Yeah, it's just not.
It's not your thing.
It's not
your
really.
jam.
It's not. It's the texture. It's all the texture for me. I think my favorite was the turtle, the watermelon turtle.
Yes.
I like that one. I like that it was big and wide, and it was a good watermelon taste. But 1.4. What about you, Craig?
I really liked it. I like the texture. I find dots to be like one of the stickier candies, and as much as I like the taste of dots, I just kind of can't get down with how adhesive they are.
But you felt this was less sticky than a dot?
Yeah, I did.
I disagree with that. I felt these were more sticky.
No, I feel like these, they're like almost the starchness, which is my one problem with it, is what keeps it from being as sticky.
But the dots are pretty starchy too, I remember.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe just because this is a better bite. And
I forget what the dots were made of.
Me too. I think gelatin.
Fish bones.
Fish bones.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands. But I really like the texture. I like that it's a little like stiffer. It's more of a bite to me. I love the taste. It's so specifically Swedish Fish, because now as of today it's lingonberry. The starch kind of equals staleness to me. So that's like my one problem is the starch, as good as I prefer it over maybe gelatin, but like it also kind of has a flat point in the taste. It's hard to say, but it's almost like the tartness plateaus at some point.
Yeah, it does give the semblance of being stale.
Yeah, I think at its best it still has a hint of staleness.
Not in a good way, like Necco wafers in Boston baked
beans. So I'm giving this a 3.75.
Wow,
3.75.
I really like them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is, I think, too high.
No, I disagree.
No, I think you might be wrong.
I think that you should write
opinion.
another number down. Another closer number to mine.
Move those numbers around. Make it a 7.35. That's pretty high.
It is, but I really like them. I like
yeah.
the taste. I like the texture.
Okay.
That's going to be everyone else's. I mean, I feel like the three of us have something to say about the taste and texture.
Yeah. I felt that these were a little more sticky and got stuck in your teeth than the dots did.
Okay.
For some reason, maybe it was the size compared to the dots for me, but
it's a lot more. Like this is like 3 dots.
Yeah. Something about it made it feel stickier. I think the original red lingonberry flavor is pretty good, and it kind of has nuances to it. It starts off sweet, and then you get the tart, and then it does kind of plateau.
Yeah.
But it's interesting and it's unique, and I enjoyed that. My favorite flavor is definitely the watermelon sea turtles.
Wait, Greg, did you say your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor is the original one, but I do really like these watermelon ones.
Yeah. I feel like they can do a Sour Patch thing and just put the turtles in a bag.
Absolutely agree.
And sell the friends.
Yeah.
You don't
Put
even need the fish.
Put the turtles in the bag. Nobody gets hurt.
I think it's unique. I think it's fun. Not super wild about the texture. A little better than middle of the road. And as we know, the truth is somewhere in the middle. 2.75.
Okay. Respectable.
Yeah. Not by no stretch a bad candy.
No.
Absolutely not a bad candy.
It's not. It's not bad. It's way better than I remember them being, but it's just the texture. Too much. Too much.
Yeah, it's a lot
You're
of
a little
work.
much, Swedish Fish.
I mean, and like you said, it goes hand in hand. So if we change the texture, we change the candy.
Then it's no longer a Swedish Fish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if it was an Albanese gummy bear in the shape of a fish,
I don't know if I'd like that.
Is that a fish?
No.
Is that a Swedish fish?
Is that a Swedish fish?
Well, we will someday try the Scandinavian swimmers that
Right.
Trader Joe's. Yeah.
And you found a Jelly Belly.
There's a Jelly Belly version of it too.
because Jelly Belly does good texture.
They do good everything.
Yeah,
if you
they
ask
do
me.
everything. Yeah.
They do great barf.
Have you tried their wet dog?
No, thankfully.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
And then I also got the Target brand. I forget the name of that Target brand.
It was anti-DEI flavored.
I know.
It was whites only. Something like
They're all
that.
shaped like swastikas.
So we got some.
Yeah, we've got a sugar showdown we've got to do. But yeah, it's the texture. Like it really just came down to the texture for me. Like
Yes.
I don't know.
That is the dividing quality of these. And if you love the texture, you're going to love these.
I agree.
I guarantee it.
Or your money.
Or your money is free. So now would we be excited to get this on Swedish Halloween?
Which is like every Saturday.
Oh, yeah. What is that called again?
Is there a name for? Oh yeah, well, no. What's the day on Saturday?
It
Lord
is-
Farquaad or whatever.
Lord ass goodies. On the Saturday. Sweet Lord, those are good ass goodies.
So would you be excited to get this on Lord Ass Goodies? What is it? What?
If I'm trying to pronounce it, Lord ass goodies.
Okay, so would you be excited to get this on Lord Ass Goodies? No, I wouldn't.
Whoa.
I wouldn't be excited to get that. I maintain that I don't look forward to these on Halloween. Because you're gonna get the stale ones on Halloween. Even if they assured me this is fresh out of the ocean, Swedish fish, I'm not that excited about it.
Wow.
What about you?
Absolutely.
What about you, Mr. 3.7?
Yeah, I think 3.7, but also I would hate them on Halloween. I love them.
Wait, did you say 3.7 or 3.75?
3.75.
Okay, good.
I was just trying to make the joke happen.
Because this is record keeping, okay?
Yeah.
I am the most record keeping
Handsome,
podcaster.
attractive,
Record keeping.
Those number
intellectual,
stuff can
Yeah.
count past 11.
knows how to drive, can operate a computer.
And put pants on.
we
Successfully.
look over and they're on the ground behind us. I'm going to get it any day now, guys. Yeah, I'd be very happy to get this on Lord S. Goodis.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Lord Ass Goodies?
If I got these on Lord Ass Goodies Day, I would be happy. This is kind of like the dots for me, where it's like, would I buy it and eat it every day? No. But like if I got
About
it,
Saturdays.
if I got it one Saturday here and there,
Not bad.
It's not
You're
bad.
doing pretty good.
I am looking forward more to dots than this.
Okay.
I think overall I would agree with that statement, but on its own, I wouldn't kick it out of the sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't kick it out of the sauna.
There you go.
And this swift fish is breaking all the rules of the sauna. It's just flopping. You know what I
That
mean?
is a floppy
That's a
fish.
flop.
That's a
flopper.
floppy fish.
This thing flops.
Oh yeah.
It is in its flop era.
So now, before we get to our game, we have our pre-game applause.
Gluck, 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 gluck.
Daniel, I need a ride home.
Oh, he's drunk as a fish.
Oh, he's
drunk
sleeping
as
with
a
the
fish.
fishes.
I get it. Honky, honky. So every episode, we ask you to do one thing.
Yeah.
Send us in a game that you think of that we can play. We want to try some new things and give Melissa a little bit of a break. So come up with a candy-related game and send it to us at candyisdandypodcast@gmail.com or our Instagram at candyisdandypod. We won't pay you, but you can come up with a game and we'll play it on the air.
We'll say your name.
Yeah, we'll say your name.
We'll mispronounce your name.
We'll
Yeah.
praise you on air.
We ought to praise you like a rock lobster.
Get me out of here.
So now it is time for our game. And I asked people to send us in a game. Someone already did it.
What?
They did it just now.
Just now, someone heard
Who?
it.
I just got an
Who
email. This
did
was
it?
sent to us by a listener. Let's mispronounce his name.
Yeah.
It's Zach Neenan.
Zach Neenan.
Zach Neenan.
Thank you.
Zach needed.
Yeah,
Wow,
your
Zach
name
Neenan.
is making Greg fall asleep. We didn't mispronounce it. You're making Greg fall asleep.
Zach,
Man.
I need you every night.
Zach,
Oh,
Yeah, Zach
wow.
Every
Zach
night.
Neen.
I Neenan you.
I need in you.
Zach, and I need it.
Oh, wow.
Is he an LA Meekly listener? The name sounds very familiar. I think he might
No, we have
be an
another
LA.
Zach, though.
So this guy doesn't listen to LA Meekly and he listens to this crap? I mean,
Zach, set the record
set the
straight.
record straight, Zach. What do you
Let us know
listen-
exactly why you don't listen to LA Meekly.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Whoa.
We need to know. So he's calling this game Tie-In or Lie-In.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Which I think is a great name. He
Yeah.
has given us a list of strange promotional candy tie-ins for movies, and we have to guess which ones are real and which ones he made up.
Okay.
Oh.
Once we have cast all of our votes, there's a link to each one. I'm going to read this out of the email.
Cool.
There's a link next to each name that I will click on, and it'll tell me if we're right or not. I'm
Nice.
assuming it'll take us to the webpage for these candies if they're real. If they're not real, I'm kind of terrified of what it's going to take me to.
Uh-oh. Russian bots.
Russian
Yeah,
bots.
dung.com.
It's gonna. I hope there's a Rickrolling involved. I could go with a good Rickrolling.
He produces such good albums. Beastie Boys, Johnny Cash.
So, all right, I'm going to the email. So he sent 8 of them. Maybe let's do 4
And
and
save
see if
some.
we want to save the rest for another
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Okay, so the first one we have is Nestle Nuclear Chocolate Bar for Armageddon in 1998. Do we think this is real or not? I'm going to keep score.
Oh, 1998. Perhaps some Terminator action going on.
Well, for Armageddon the movie.
It's for Armageddon the movie. Yeah.
But also, I like where you're going with this. I like what you're thinking about.
They made an Armageddon candy for Terminator.
I mean, was it not
Yeah, well,
Armageddon?
come on. Skynet happens because the big comet comes.
I'm going to say too edgy. So fake.
Nuclear chocolate bar, but it's the 90s.
It's also Armageddon. I'm trying to remember if Armageddon was a big deal, and I think it
was a big deal. I mean, did you hear
And I don't want to miss
I don't want to miss the Rock Lobster, which is a really bad movie, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Armageddon.
Oh, no, Armageddon's a bad movie.
I watched that movie
taking
so
a
many
stand.
times.
Yeah, well,
I always
and you still thought it was Terminator.
Man, they made it to the moon.
He's got space dementia, and he's a Terminator.
If only they brought M&Ms to put into the meteor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! Trust me, if there was a Jelly Belly there,
We got to put a candy shell in that thing. I'm going to say it's not true.
Yeah.
nuclear
Lie.
chocolate bar. I'm going to say it's not true because I feel so. What they?
Yeah, how
they
would
were,
you do that? Fill it with goo? What are you going to do here? Fill it with creme?
That's plutonium.
Yeah, plutonium. You have to drill into it.
So was the premise of that movie that they send a nuclear bomb to the asteroid?
Yeah,
to
they
blow
have
it
to
up?
drill into it.
Yeah, they try to first hit it from the outside.
I feel like if it was real, it would be more asteroid based, the candy. So I'm going to say no, this isn't real.
Oh, so like mini crunch?
Yeah, filled with asteroids.
Yeah.
But it's just rice. It's just a regular crunch bar.
So like a regular comet.
Yeah, that's a picture of Steve Buscemi on it.
Not real.
I say
real.
not real.
False.
We all say not real. All
Fake.
right, I'm going to click on the link. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
It's going to take you to porn.
Error URL not good. I think he said the
Okay.
first link was broken. Try this. All right, here we go.
Yeah, download this now, you loser.
Yeah.
I do have to give a social security number. Okay, so let's try this
Take a
link.
picture of my ID.
It's real.
What?
A Nestle nuclear chocolate bar. Can you see this?
Whoa.
I'm looking this
Okay,
up.
I'm going to send this to both.
I'm
Send this
not
link.
clicking links. You crazy?
All right, I'm sending you the link. Should you choose to click on it?
Okay.
In our group text where we gossip about all of our fans. So yeah, nuclear chocolate bar, nuclear chocolate to promote.
Wow.
Made of milk chocolate and crisped rice and popping candy particles in it. So that's what's
Oh,
nuclear
there
about
it
it.
is. That's weird, man.
They have the same lettering as Alien.
I know.
They do. It
this
looks
is
like
Alien,
it,
not.
it looks like it's from Alien. It also looks like a package of like promotional trading cards for the
It
movie.
does.
There's something about some boycotts because of it being Nestle.
Oh, right.
But yeah, so
Weird.
this is from the Museum of Radiation and Radioactivity also.
Wow.
All right, so let's see the next one. The next one is Jelly Belly Patriot Beans for Top Gun Maverick in 2022.
I believe this one because they already have USA beans.
do have
and you
USA
just need to
beans.
change the.
You just got to put Tom Cruise on it.
Yeah, and easy.
Yeah. How about like Scientology beans?
Oh man, what flavors would that be?
Baden,
Yeah.
Dianetic flavored. It tastes like the pizza that John Travolta's eating in Saturday
Yeah.
Night Fever.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 flavors.
Tastes like Oprah Winfrey's couch.
Yeah,
You're
Oprah
jumping
Winfrey's
on.
dirty couch.
Yeah.
Dirty because Tom Cruise.
Right.
I'm not trying to impugn the cleanliness of the
I'm not trying
Oprah.
to say that she has a casting couch.
No, it tastes like Stedman.
That's funny.
That's good,
That's
dude.
good, dude. What a pool that was.
Yeah.
What a pool.
Wow.
I'm always ready with an Oprah poll.
Yeah. That's. You always have Stedman on the brain.
So this is either true because it's so easy to do, or fake because it's so easy.
Damn, it feels like a game he's playing on us.
I know. What segment? Oh, it's the game.
It's the game
okay.
part of it. I'm going to say that's not true.
I'm going to say it's not true also because I feel like it would be like the what do they call them? MIG, like a MIG bean.
Oh,
right. Like that's
They love Reagan. They have
That's
Army.
true.
They have
my
Army
God.
themed
Army ones.
beans.
They
They
do.
have United States
Maybe
themed
you're right.
beans. They make like soldier gummy bears, I think, or is that Albanese? I don't know. I'm going to say, yeah, they did it.
Okay.
Because America.
It's
so,
true.
So you say you still
Ronald Reagan would be turning in his grave.
Ronald Reagan is turning in his hell right now.
if they didn't do this.
I'm going to say that, you know what? I'm going to say it's true then.
I'm still going to say no because I feel like saying it's Patriot beans is too broad for a Top Gun movie. Because while it is a very patriotic movie, I feel like it would be more like I said, like MiG beans, which is that's what they call the planes, right? MiGs.
I think the MiGs are the German or Russian ones. I don't know if the MiG are the American ones.
Oh, Patriot, huh? I guess you can be Patriot for any country.
Someone might be the mole here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
So we got two
Okay.
yeses and a no's. Let's see
Yeah.
what this link takes us to. It took us to a link to Wikipedia for the word idiot.
Oh, got us.
An
Very
idiot
good,
in
Zach.
modern use is a stupid or foolish person.
Very good.
Wow,
Zach.
you two are idiots.
MiGs,
What does that mean?
MiGs are Soviet, so,
So-
we know the mole.
that's why
Mole
Daniel
has
got
been
it right.
revealed.
I'm going to send you both a link to idiot. Okay.
This is my third tab of idiot.
Okay, so third one
Damn
you fell
it.
for today.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have Heart's Desire Sky Bar for Twilight New Moon in 2009.
Heart's
Have you heard of Sky
Desire
Bar?
I don't even know.
Sky bars, they're kind of rare, but I believe they're kind of like a chocolate bar that has 4 kind of lumps, and
Mm-hmm.
each one is filled with a different thing. Like one is like marshmallow, one's strawberry, one's caramel. So this would be Heart's Desire Sky Bar for Twilight New Moon. Humps.
It makes sense. You would fill a hump with a different filling.
Because there's a lot of humping in that movie.
That and
Yeah.
like this hump is Team Werewolf or whatever the
Right.
fuck. And then
Oh,
this
yeah,
hump
this
is-
one's werewolf. This one's blood.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
This one's werewolf blood.
This one's vampire blood.
Yeah.
This one's sparkly blood.
Yeah.
I think it's true because you fight over which flavor is the best. Which team are you on?
But I feel like Sky Bar is so obscure that like why would Twilight New Moon, well, like one of the biggest franchises in history, is teaming up with Sky Bar?
Hey, why wouldn't Top Gun Maverick and Jelly Belly link up? It doesn't make sense.
Hang on, let me click that link
Yeah,
again.
hold on. I gotta do my research.
I'm still gonna say that this is a no, just because I think Sky Bar that's such a weird team up, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because they don't typically do.
They don't do anything. I don't
collaborations.
even know if they make Sky Bar.
I'm gonna do like reverse psychology on this. It seems like a no, so yes.
Okay,
Oh,
I
that's
say
good.
no. What do you say, Greg?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, 2 no's and a yes. Let's see what this humiliation
Oh my
Link to-
god!
Heart's Desire Bar.
Whoa.
Yes, I'm back in the game, baby.
New Moon Heart's Desire Bar.
Whoa.
Heart's Desire Sky Bar.
baby, back in the game.
This is a link
Racing to
to
the top, baby.
candyblog.net. Neko made them.
Whoa.
Some-
They have to be good.
Had a licensing deal with Summit Entertainment.
Wow.
They are various bars. They're individually wrapped pieces. Let me send this to you. I'm going to send you the idiot link again. The package calls it a creme-filled milk chocolate heart. So it looks
Wow.
like they're only going with one of the flavors. These are individual things.
So you buy the one that your team is on.
They look gross.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. They do look kind of gross.
They look super gross. They look like a body part.
Well,
Oh.
it's Twilight. It's filled with the I don't want to say
Yeah,
of what
please
happens
don't.
in the
Yeah.
movie. But yeah, that's
Interesting.
weird. That's pretty weird.
That is.
All right, let's do one more so we can save the last 4.
Yeah.
So the next one we have, Greg, you're going to enjoy this. I feel like
Okay.
you're going to have a leg up on us,
Uh-oh.
or maybe a fin up on
Ah, it's Jaws.
Fish taffy.
us. Sour Lime Hulk Lifesavers for Hulk 2003.
I'm going to say that's true because I think everything was Marvel for a long time.
But in 2003, was that the
Which
the
Hulk
Edward
was that?
Norton
Oh,
The Forgotten?
You're right.
the Forgotten Hulk?
Oh, I think that
Or-
is the Forgotten Hulk.
Is this Red Hulk?
Maybe
but you know
not
what?
then.
If it was the Forgotten Hulk, that I would lean more towards it's true because they were trying to
Yeah.
cross.
Yeah. What else do kids like besides Edward Norton? Lifesavers.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's.
I'm going to say it's real. This one I do think is real because that's too.
Yeah.
It seems like perfect, you know?
Ronald Reagan would love that.
Love this.
Reagan smash.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's a lie.
Okay, what do you say?
I'm bound to say it's true because we're in the running together.
Okay, yeah, you got a point. Yeah. Wait,
You got a point.
I have a point.
Yep.
I forgot to
And
record
I
your
have a
point.
Point. Yeah.
Okay, so 2 yeses and a no.
Yeah.
All right, so either we both go up or down together,
Or we
or
all
Greg
tie.
joins us
Yeah.
on the up.
And we three-way
either
tie.
way,
Mexican
it's
standoff.
pretty good.
Oh, or have you tried the Mexican? It's a tie-in for the Mexicans. Okay, so let's see if this is real. It's real. This is real. I'm sending you a picture. It's just a Flickr picture.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Flickr picture.
the message failed to send.
Virus downloaded.
Virus. Because you're
Both wrong.
Virus smash. Oh,
They clicked the link. Operation Kid Kidnapping Game.
Oh no, it's too soon. I haven't perfected my robot voice.
oh my god, it is real, and
It's real.
and it is the Edward Norton Hulk or the Eric Bana one of the two.
They knew it was bad.
Yeah, there was
So
a
they're
different Hulk.
trying to
They're trying to
advertise the
they're trying to pump it up.
out of it.
Find the blue candy and you could win Hulk prizes.
Oh man, I want
I
to.
guess maybe there's a hidden
prizes.
blue in there for who? For Beast? Was he teaming up with
Yeah.
Beast from the X-Men?
Nightcrawler in there.
Well, yeah, that was fun. So,
Yeah.
Woo!
The great game,
Thank
Zach.
you, Zach. You're the best.
well, we have 4 more to play this again, so
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a really good game. I really enjoyed
Thank
that.
you, Zach.
Thank
The
you,
idiots was really hurtful, but I guess that's just
Should have got it right.
got it right. That
Should've
was on
got it
us.
right.
Next time, be smart.
That was all. Yeah, we should. Oh, he's gonna update it next time so that the Wikipedia link has pictures of us on it, and the whole world is just fine with it, and nobody corrected it. So yeah, that's our Swedish Fish episode.
Yeah.
This one had a big spread,
This one, we were all over the place.
or rather, a schmear.
Ooh.
We were what?
We were all over the place.
Yeah, we were all over the place.
We were treading water in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my
That's
god.
true. This is very true.
We're in international waters.
Oh man, no
my
rules.
favorite blues singer.
I got a rock lobster, and I want to go to bed, and I want to go to the love shack, and then I said, we'll see you in a few weeks for the rest of that blues song, and bye.
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 All I've got is rock lobster on the board.